As a startup founder, one of the biggest challenges is explaining your idea to potential clients or investors. Many times, people may not understand your startup idea because you are trying to explain it in a very complex way. This was a huge problem for startups that I have tried to pitch or clients that I genuinely wanted to help and knew that I could add value to, but too much complexity made them not take my offer seriously. Through my years of experience as a leader in tech and startup mentor, I have learned that there must be a clear and precise framework for explaining your idea. One such framework that facilitates this is the elevator pitch. The elevator pitch is a short, concise explanation of your startup idea that should only take a few seconds to deliver. To provide an example, consider my startup, Atrix.dev. Initially, I struggled to explain my platform's services to potential clients. But after conducting thorough research, I was able to break down my services into specific verticals, helping my clients understand the potential value my platform could provide them. Instead of giving too many details up front, I now begin by saying, I help founders develop, scale, and audit their tech startup. This simple statement is enough to pique a prospective client's interest. If they're truly interested, they'll ask me further questions, and at that point, I will explain more. Rather than giving everything away, I want them to stay curious and keep how we do it at the very end. To further engage the prospective client, I ask them what they do and listen to their response. Then, I begin my pitch by giving an example of a common problem many startups face. Let's say you have a business or maybe an idea that is really good, but due to a lack of technical knowledge, you never started it, or maybe you started but ended up working with the wrong people and eventually gave up. Or maybe you got it running but are having a hard time expanding your business, as you might be too worn out by running operations and don't have time to look for expansion into new frontiers or regions. And maybe your business idea would be good for another market by adding some features, right? With this explanation, I'm able to get the prospective client interested, as they can relate to the problem I've just described. If done correctly, this establishes me as the person who can help them. The next step is to offer a solution to the problem. I tell the prospective client, to solve all these problems, we created a solution where we become partners to a startup and help them develop products, scale them globally, and ensure IT audit of their infrastructure. Simply put, we want founders to focus on core business rather than the tech and boring part. It's a win-win situation. This pitch has been my most successful pitch, and if clients want to know more, I only then give them information on how we work. The main thing is to keep things interesting and present it in a way that the client sees that they are also facing that problem and how you can help them out with it. To summarize, the key to effectively pitching your startup idea is to focus on the problem you're solving and the value you're providing, rather than just explaining what your startup does. By keeping things simple and engaging, you can better connect with potential clients and investors and help them understand how you can help them.